The Truth Occurs. The Truth Occurs.
Hi everyone. Well, I'm going to give you a bit of an update on what I know about the quake in Japan. Well, as you already know, on Saturday, Japan was hit by a massive earthquake. It was said to be 8.9. It's been upgraded to a 9 on the Richter scale. And a massive tsunami. Coastal areas have been just completely wiped out. Tokyo was hit by the quake as well. But the most worrisome aspect of this was that it caused actually a meltdown at a nuclear plant, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear reactor. This is from the Intel Hub. And in this video, you can actually see the nuclear plant having an explosion. I've been finding it somewhat hard to find out exactly how bad the situation is regarding the nuclear aspect of this disaster. Some of the Western media is kind of playing it down. Some of the alternative media is playing it up. And the Japanese media was kind of playing it down. I guess they were just trying to keep people calm. However, the Nikkei.com reported today that the meltdown did cause the nuke plant explosion. Cabinet Secretary Yukio Edano discounted the possibility of a significant leak of radioactive material from the accident. He says the walls of the building containing the reactor were destroyed, meaning that the metal container encasing the reactor did not explode. So as you see, they're just trying to maybe reassure people that this is not going to be another Chernobyl, but who knows how it's going to turn out. Also, the danger isn't over. Japan may actually be in for more earthquakes. It says here regarding the nuclear problem that criticism of the authorities' response is sweeping through. A headline in Asahi Shimbun blasted the government's incoherent crisis management strategy, accusing it of taking too long to release information about the problems at Fukushima nuclear plant and evacuate tens of thousands of people living nearby. Quote, every time they urged us to stay calm without providing concrete data, they simply made people more anxious, they say. In any case, it's clear that, Japan is having a nuclear emergency. They're going to have to evacuate a lot of people, and it's going to be contaminated. For the rest of the world, I don't know how serious it's going to be. Here is a worst-case scenario. This is from the Intel Hub. So here's Japan, and the radiation would be heading out in the direction of the west coast of the US and Canada. Of course, it would have to cross all that ocean before it gets to the west coast of, North America, but still. And if you look at this article, they're blogging live, following what's going on. And he points out the Japanese ambassador says that a meltdown did not happen, while Japan's nuclear agency says it did. And according to InfoWars, media cover-up of massive Chernobyl event underway in Japan. And then again, you have that article from Nikkei that said that it had to be a meltdown. And it says also some news outlets are reporting that the meltdown was a level 4, which means it'll only have local consequences. So as you see, there's a lot of really conflicting evidence. I mean, either it really is local meltdown, catastrophic in the immediate area, but it's not going to spread, all over the world to the west coast of the Americas, or it's like another Chernobyl and there's a massive cover-up happening, and I really can't tell you which one because I haven't been there myself and I'm just getting all the secondhand information. But here's what I've found so far, so you see what you can make of it. Now, if you're worried that you're being lied to about radiation, you could get yourself a Geiger counter and join the Radiation Network, radiationnetwork.com. So people here are measuring the radiation and then reporting it to this site, which is, giving you the updated information on this map. Here's what they say about it. A growing number of radiation monitoring stations across the country using various models of digital Geiger counters upload their radiation count data in real time to their computer using a data cable and then over the internet to this website. All of this accomplished through Geiger Graph for Network software. And I guess if people, are uploading this data, we'll soon find out whether there are alarming levels of radiation coming in. And if there are in your area, and then you want to maybe do something to protect yourself against it, there are actually things you can do. I put this on my blog. Radiation Poisoning Help. It's a compilation of information sent to me by a friend. Most of it's from Natural News and a couple other sources. There are lots of things you can do. I mean, there's potassium iodide tablets, which you have to take, immediately after exposure. That prevents thyroid cancer from radiation. But there are other things. Apparently, rosemary is helpful, and that's explained here. Also, a lot of seaweeds are helpful in protecting against radiation exposure. Hopefully I'll have time to, update this article or post another one, because I had looked into this a few months ago just by chance, and there was actually a doctor, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, who had treated people who had radiation sickness, to the point where their eyes were bulging out, using just seaweeds and I think various types of Asian mushrooms. So there are things that you can do if you do get exposed to radiation. So, well, let's hope for the best, and that this doesn't come here. My heart really goes out to the people of Japan, and I just think we should all keep them in our prayers right now. It must be horrible what they're going through. And also, my prayers go out to all of you in these tough times, that, may God give you courage and peace in your hearts. So thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.